Hey guys, this is Jim with Get Good Fast. Hold on a second. Hey! Hey! Get off my lawn! Okay. And today we're going to talk about No Man's Sky. Now, what is No Man's Sky besides one of the most overhyped games this year? Well, Wikipedia says players are free to perform within the entirety of a procedurally generated, deterministic, open universe, which includes over 18 quintillion planets. That's great. What really is it? Well, it's the longest game of Battlefield you're ever going to play, where you're essentially running for a half an hour to find somebody to shoot, and the only thing you can kill is fucking minerals. That's it. It's the longest game of Battlefield ever. It's the worst game of Space Camp you're ever going to play. It's about 10 hours of fun, and the rest of it, a 30-minute trip to GameStop. Now, being an old fuck with a job and a kid, I don't have time to dedicate to video games as much as I wish. So I'm breaking this review down into 5 parts. Now, pick up and go isn't really a problem with No Man's Sky, because every planet is just randomly generated. So it doesn't really matter where you leave off and come back to, because there's not really any overall kind of quest. It's randomly generated minerals, randomly generated animals on a randomly generated planet. So who cares if you don't come back for a month or two, because it's just crap that was thrown together at the last minute. Now, can you put this game down quickly? Let's say your toddler walks in, her diaper's around her ankles, she's dragging poop all over the floor, she got crap up to her armpits, and she's saying, "Daddy, Daddy, hug, hug." Can you shut this game down quickly in order to save your carpet? And the answer is, sure, you could toss your controller off to the side and let shit happen. But realistically, you have to either get into your ship to do a save on the ground or find some kind of save beacon in order to get that save kind of moment so you don't lose all your crap. And who knows if the animals are going to eat you while you're away, because a herbivore looks like a carnivore, looks like an insect eater. I mean, they all look the same, really. I mean, it's just a mix mash of different kind of parts. Next, we come to repetition and grinding. What do I have to do in order to level or get something that I want? And the truth is, this game is pretty much 90% this, right? You're going to be farming minerals to buy shit so that you can build shit to get more shit to buy more shit so that you can get your shit containers larger so that you can mine shit to build shit faster. It is a bunch of shit you have to do for shit. And that's a lot of shits. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there's also wandering around and discovering, but what good is discovering a planet, an animal, a system, when there's a good chance that somebody's never even going to go see it? And if they do go see it, who cares? Who cares if they found your planet that you named with every animal and plant and mineral categorized? Right? Who cares? It's just a naming scheme, and the profanity filter is so harsh, you can't even have the word dick within a word. It's ridiculous that you can't do this. I mean, that's a bad pun, but I mean, you can't. It's just, it takes the fun out of discovery. Now we're going to talk about replayability, and actually, I'm going to be a little harsh here. There's not really any replayability. I can't even finish the game. It's essentially a hiking simulator, you know, where you run around with a gun in your hand and you multiplayer against minerals, right? And the minerals are the same pretty much on every planet. Animals are just mixed mashed of different parts. It doesn't really matter. You don't interact with them aside from feeding them elements, which who cares? Right? You don't build anything. You don't make anything. You take from a planet and then you move on. There's no point to do anything. I mean, there's no creativity involved in this. You're just adding slots to your weapons, adding slots to your suit, adding slots to your starship so that you can move on to the center of the universe. It's basically hiking in space. And that brings us to our last category, which is it fun? And the truth is, yeah, it was fun. 5-6 hours in, I started getting a little bored. I got tired of mining materials. I got tired of shooting sentry bots. I got tired of moving from planet to planet. This is a water planet. This is a desert planet. It got a little old. It got a little repetitious. And honestly, I got about maybe 8 hours out of it before I decided to send it back to GameStop. So, an overall rating here, looking at it, going through my notes, I'm going to rate it about as fun as a bag of dicks. A big, bulging bag of dicks. All right, guys, if you disagree, hit the like button below. And if you really disagree, subscribe. Because that's how I'm going to know if I'm angering you or not. By subscribing and liking this video, I know how much you think No Man's Sky is a great game and how fucking wrong I am. See you guys later.